This is Vader Reviews. We are honored that you would join us for my review of The Mandalorian, Chapter 3, The Sin. Directed by Deborah Chow, who has quickly become my favorite director of this series. If you're new to the channel, join the Empire today by subscribing for weekly reviews and updates on our upcoming fan film, Fallen Jedi. Make sure to hit that bell for notifications. If you would like to support what we're doing here, a link to our PayPal is in the description. YouTube is currently my livelihood, so to keep this channel alive and a roof above my cyborg head, donate today and become a hero of the Empire. Our story begins with Baby Yoda on Mando's ship playing with a little gizmo, which is ironic since he looks like the little Mogwai if he's shaved. Our grim hero delivers the baby to the creepy old German guy from Chapter 1, and right away you get the feeling he's not leaving the baby at a fun daycare center. Still, a deal's a deal, and our hero is handsomely rewarded with the Mandalorian equivalent of gold-pressed latinum, Beskar. Guilty conscience or no, Mando gets a shiny new set of space threads, and since it only costs a few bars of the stuff, it's more than a bargain. You could say it's a Beskar steal. Fun fact, the big war machine-looking Mandalorian, who gives our hero crap about his Beskar, is named Paz Vizsla, a descendant of the leader of the Mandalorian Death Watch, Pre Vizsla, both of whom are voiced by none other than Jon Favreau, the creator of the Mandalorian series. And while it was pretty wizard seeing our hero get some upgrades, I had hoped he would level up a little slower throughout the course of the series, kinda like an RPG or a combat cosplayer, slowly putting together a better costume over time. Fittingly enough, Emily Swallow, who plays the Mandalorian armorer, forges the whistling birds for our hero, who puts them to wizard effect against some stormtroopers. The sequence honestly reminded me of when Tony Way saw those terrorists with the mini anti-personnel warheads in the first Iron Man, which was directed by Jon Favreau, the creator of this series. And while some people question why he would use such a rare and expensive weapon on just 4 stormtroopers, it's meant to show he will protect Baby Yoda no matter the cost. Kinda like getting a chick a diamond to show you care. Sure, it's expensive and impractical, but that's why it means something. Me, I prefer carving something out of a chopor snippet myself. It's more thoughtful and shows a nice personal touch. Anyway, back to the show. Mando heads over to the local hive of scum and villainy to find a new job that will take him to a galaxy far, far away so he can forget what he's done. And while this entire episode is masterfully directed by Deborah Chow, what follows proves she is not only a gifted filmmaker, but Pedro Pascal was the perfect choice to play the Mandalorian. Because without a single word of dialogue, and his face concealed by his helmet, you can feel his internal conflict as he decides whether or not to save the little foundling he is bonded with. The mood and tension build to a breaking point until the Mando decides no one puts Baby in the corner and goes to save his little green man. And from this point on, he goes full John Matrix as he storms the Imperial facility. We might as well call him Commandalorian at this point, because like Commando or Taken, you know he's gonna save the kid, but it's the creative ways he kills everyone to do it that makes it so darn entertaining. The action in this episode is truly phenomenal. There is a clear progression of what takes place, as well as rising tension and stakes. Seeing the Mando fight his way out of the facility while holding a baby brings home not only what he is fighting for, but also how evil his enemies truly are, because only the most wicked and evil people would harm or kill an infant. So you really root for our hero more than ever. After making it to the street, it seems like our dynamic duo are scot-free until the tracking fobs of every bounty hunter in the guild light up one by one, building the tension to an even greater height. After a contract is complete, a bounty hunter is supposed to forget it and move on, but Mando is altering the deal. So Carl Weathers' character decides to give Mando a bit of grief about it since he broke the bounty hunter creed and all that. The Bantha Poodoo hits the fan and everyone starts shooting. And just when all hope seems lost for our hero and his little gherkin buddy, an army of Mandos come flying in on jetpacks and save the day. Now, plot-wise, it doesn't really make much sense, since he didn't call for help or anything, so it's kind of a Mando Ex Machina situation. But it's just so wizard, I don't even give a crap. Yes, sir. If anyone's wondering how to fix Star Wars, this is the way. So Mando makes it to his ship with his little green bundle of joy, when Apollo Creed sneaks in and tries to shoot it out with him. We get a great little fistful of dollars reference as Creed is saved by the Beskar steel in his vest covering his heart. And after our heroes fly to safety, we even get a wizard little rocketeer salute by Paz Vizsla as he flies past the Razor Crest. Fun fact, the Rocketeer was directed by Joe Johnston, who designed the original Mandalorian, Boba Fett. In the end, Chapter 3 is my personal favorite of the series, and Deborah Chow more like Deborah Wow. As I said at the beginning of my review, she is my favorite director of the series so far, and if her episodes of The Mandalorian are any indication of how she will handle the upcoming Obi-Wan series, that show is gonna be pretty wizard too. So for its thrilling action set pieces, stellar performance by Pedro Pascal as the Mandalorian, brooding sense of tension, and quality direction by Deborah Chow, I give Chapter 3 of The Mandalorian 5 out of 5 Death Stars. The sin is impressive. Most impressive. This has been Vader Reviews. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, and follow me on Twitter at Vader Reviews. Join the Empire today. You do not yet realize your importance. Share these videos, and together we will rule the internet. And always remember, you don't know the power of the dark side.